Hi, you're listening to the Speakers Are Leaders podcast with Harry and Lily. Your voice can transform the world. And today's podcast, the first episode, is about synergy.
Hi, I'm Harry Sardinas, and today we're going to learn how you too can get more clients and get your business to the next level by the power of synergy. So, Lily, what is your view in synergy?
For many years, I've been struggling with technicality. In fact, I was so bogged down on it that I couldn't do many things that I really wanted to do. For example, writing a book. But then what I realized was that I didn't need to do everything. And in fact, that is how I met Harry, who is luckily very technically aware. So I've managed to overcome my fear of technicality, and also I'm also managed to hire some outsourcers that help me every time that I'm struggling with a task. So the really key thing is with synergy is that all you have to do is to find your areas of strengths and your weaknesses. And where you have a weakness, you can always make things better because you can collaborate with people who can help you do the kinds of things that don't come naturally to you.
This is a very valid point, and the biggest problem that entrepreneurs are facing today is that they want to do everything by their own. They want to do the accounts, they want to do the web design, they want to design the logo. And that's why 98% of companies in this planet fail. And it's because of the lack of team and the lack of synergy. Now, it's very important to find the right people. And you won't believe, but people will love working with you. And this is the kind of people that you need to have. People that have worked in our teams for years, they are doing it not because of the money. They're doing it because they want to work with us. They're touched, moved, and inspired for our idea, our vision, and they are enrolled in the final goals of the company. Like today, that speakers and leaders, we have thousands of people around the world: Peru, Mexico, Singapore, and USA, London, UK, and the people why speakers and leaders have become so popular is because we can find this synergy between us and the attendees of our workshop. So by viewing synergy is very, very important because you have to start from the principle that 1 plus 1, it doesn't equal 2, equals infinite. What do you think, Lily?
Yes, this is actually a concept that I realized not long ago, and that was that when you put together in one room, or it doesn't even have to be the same room. When you put together two brains that are heading in the same direction, that have similar purpose, similar desires and goals, what happens is that you drive your business to grow exponentially.
Yes, and growing exponentially means relationship, means build your network, means don't being alone. So how you gonna establish this relationship that will allow you to create synergy between yourself and people that have aiming the same goal that you want? So the first step that you have to follow in order to get this synergy with people is something that we call relatedness. You have to be related, and you have to get along with people. There is a lot of studies in emotional intelligence, and in today's marketplace, the people that they are more desirable to work with is not the people that knows more about one subject. On the other hand, the people that have the emotional intelligence to deal with several subjects and can make a topic of conversation with anybody. So how do you gonna develop this skill for you to meet people and get related to them? And this is the first task. And this is something that I want you to learn today. The most famous and most popular questions to get related with anybody is this one: where are you from? Where are you from is when you don't know anybody and you want to establish this first point of relationship with someone that you don't know. You said, hi, hello, my name is Harry, and can you tell me where are you from? Because when you ask people where are they from, this they are passionate about where they're coming from, which city, which country, the food, the family. So this opens up the resistance to the new person to grow, to get related with you. So Lily, in your view, what do you think that will help people to get related when they don't know anyone, and then looking to have synergy not with one person but with several people, so they can create this powerful team that they can take the business to the next level?
I think it's important to be related to people. And one way that I do this is, first of all, by smiling. I think smiling is something that is so simple and yet so many people forget to do. Now, by smiling and by being present, and when I say present, I mean fully present with someone. When you're looking into their eyes and you are smiling, plus you have a genuine desire to help them, not to sell them stuff, but to really help them. That is when you properly make a connection that is a lasting connection. And then always looking at a way to collaborate. And this is, for example, why we have managed to attract a lot of influencers for our business from Singapore and Peru and Mexico and Colombia and the US. The reason for that is, besides the fact that we are likable, I think, as a couple, we are together. For those that don't know, we have a genuine desire to help other people. And we come from that first. And this is the reason why so many people are attracted to us. So many people are attracted to our business, because our focus is on empowering you to transform the world with your voice and with your business. And everything that we do is based around this idea that you, regardless of who you are or where you come from, you are able to do so much more than you think is possible. And by smiling, by giving first, and by being kind to other people, you will find that you will attract a lot of business to you.
Yeah.
And you get related to other people as well.
Yeah, I believe that energy is the most important thing. And I remember, Lily, last year when we were doing a tour in Peru, we spoke in Peru last year in 10 stages, loads of people in different cities. And we met fantastic people there. And I remember that the only thing that all the trainers and coaches there and the promoter that was leading the tour with us told us is only one word. They said, Harry and Lily, the smile, you cannot delete the smile from the face. And this is the only thing that they get from us, that we are very happy, we're very positive, we throw in the smile, and the energy will attract this exact partner to you, this exact people that you're looking for. Because if you are someone that have energy, that like to have fun, that want to take your business to a next level, you're passionate, synergy will come in place when you attract the kind of person similar who you are. Now, the more energy that you have, if you're an entrepreneur, that will influence in how much you perform, because you have to be very, very effective. So it comes to the mindset of you waking up in the morning, be happy, eat healthy, and then take your day to the next level. Be very, very efficient, and always, always, always looking for people. You will always, 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 because your network is your net worth. And eventually you're gonna find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundreds of people that have synergy in exactly what you're doing. And then it's gonna be a great surprise for you, because 1 + 1 is not gonna be 2, it's going to be infinite. And this is what we want for you for this podcast today.
So to summarize, Speakers Are Leaders is about empowering you to transform your world by sharing your voice that you have with the world. But the most important thing is that for that, you need synergy. And we get synergy through various ways. The first synergy that we get is by having each other. Because, for example, Harry comes from Cuba and he has a noticeable accent, right? So, despite this accent, right, he has me where I can translate everything he says into words that people can actually understand. On the other hand, Harry is super confident. And he has passed on this confidence to me because in the beginning, I was definitely not very confident. And I used to have a huge fear of speaking. Now, by having each other, we have enormous synergy. Now, who in your life could potentially provide synergy to you? Have a think about that, because you will only realize this when you take out a blank piece of paper and write on it, what are your passions? What are your strengths? At the same time, what are your weaknesses? What are the kinds of things that you really struggle with? And I did this many years ago, and I realized, oh my God, and I had this huge list. In fact, I had an entire notebook with the kinds of things that I wanted to improve on, right? So I wanted to be able to create websites and improve my Excel skills, and Word, and I needed a PowerPoint and so many other things. I literally had lists upon lists of things that I needed to improve on. And after I met Harry, I realized there is a concept which is called synergy. Not only synergy, but also leverage. When you have synergy, what happens is that you become a lot more resourceful in terms of the things that are around you, and you start to realize that oh my God, I don't have to do this because there's someone else who can do it much faster, much better than me. And at the same time, maybe I don't have to pay them as much and I can really afford them. Right? So the concept of outsourcing comes in very handy here. And it's a win-win solution because, I've traveled to the Philippines, for example, and I know that locally their wages are very, very low. So if you're able to offer them, for example, 10 or 20 times more money compared to what they would make locally, at the same time, not have to come up with a huge amount compared to the wages here, it's a total win-win situation. And what ends up happening is that you have total leverage. They have leverage, the outsourcers, because for them, they're so happy, they're so grateful, they're making so much more. And for you, you are so happy because you can get your things done. And instead of you having to beat yourself up, okay, how can I build this website? How can I, do this PowerPoint so fancy and this kind of thing? Yep. Then you can have 10 people working for you and get 40 hours of work times 10, you can get 400 hours of work done for you. So that is when you have synergy, when you have a great team.
Yeah, in today's market, today, it doesn't work anymore like it used to be. Today we have these concepts like virtual offices where people just come to work and everybody just connected through internet. And that's it. One person could be in Australia, the other one in Philippines, the other one in UK. And this is something magical that has allowed the world to be more fair because we can distribute the wealth better, but also create companies more efficient, more productive. And the best thing about that is that you can work with the people really, really that you like and that really enrolls in your vision. For example, we have our IT director, Matthew, which is excellent. One is one of the most important key of our company. And this is someone that we have very aligned. We can say synergy because, when we work with him, also with Shane, Ceci, the rest of the people on our team, they are amazing because they can see what vision, what we're aiming, and they love to work with us and we love to work with them. So on the same basis, how you're gonna be into your team, because what is important and the concept that I want you to learn is that your role as an entrepreneur is to find people that they are better than you to do the task that you can do. And until you don't get this concept, and I get it that as the first survival mechanism is I have to do everything because I can't afford, but you will be surprised trading your skills that you have and getting synergy. People will love to work with you because they want to learn with you. And as an entrepreneur, I want to tell you how proud I am of all of you that they are that are entrepreneurs right now and they are struggling to get the business out there. I also want to say hello to some of you that listen to this podcast and you are in your job right now and you hate your boss. If you really, really hate him, yes, your boss, this podcast is also for you as well because we're going to run a series of episodes where little by little we want to show you what is other way that we can do things, what is the other way that this idea that you have in your mind you can actually monetize it and you can actually make an extra stream of income, so you don't have to be in a place where you go every single day and you hate your boss or you hate your colleagues at work. We don't want that for you. So this podcast is also for you. If you are unhappy, I want to be happy because there is something that for sure we want to guarantee in this series of episodes is that we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun and we're going to empower you. We want to empower you to open your company. We're going to empower you to take your business to the next level. And we really want that you follow us in everywhere you can, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube channel, everywhere that you are. Just like, comment, and share. And this is all for us today, Harry and Lily. The power of synergy, grow your company, find the right people at the right time that is aligned with your ideas and with your vision. And you as an entrepreneur don't have to cope with people that don't want to work with you. Just find someone that they want to work with you for who you represent and the business idea that you have.
Until next time, this is Speakers Are Leaders with Harry and Lily. And we strongly believe your voice can transform the world.